You want to start with Python, maybe for learning, maybe a project, but you see many ways to install it. Which should you pick? Getting it wrong can lead to version conflicts, wasted time, or missing out on useful tools. We'll cover the core methods, the official installer, system package managers, Conda. We'll go into version management, containers, tools, etc. Installation method number 1. Downloading from python.org or equivalent official binaries. Depending on the system you are installing on, this could be as simple as installing the .exe file or having to install a zip with different binaries you have to install. The official Python installer is stable, straightforward, and comes with pip and the standard library out of the box with cross-platform support, but it only allows one version at a time, requires manual updates, and often causes path or environment issues, especially on Windows. A beginner might follow a tutorial using the official installer, but later run into problems when they need an older version of Python or different dependencies. According to the Python Developers Survey 2023, approximately 31% of respondents said they use the python.org installer for Python installation and upgrades. Installation method number 2. Using OS package managers like apt, yum, homebrew, or wingit to install and manage Python directly through your operating system's built-in tools. System package managers integrate well with the operating system, make updates easier, and can simplify scripting or automation, but their repository versions often lag behind the latest Python release, may conflict with the system's default Python or other tools, and usually require permissions or admin privileges. For example, a Mac OS user might install Python with Homebrew only to find the version lags behind the latest release. Or, a Linux distribution may ship with an outdated default Python, leaving a user who needs features from a newer version stuck waiting. From Python Developers Survey 2023, approximately 24% of respondents use OS-wide package managers for Python installation and upgrades. Installation method number 3. Python distributions bundled with an environment manager, where Anaconda provides a full package with many scientific libraries included, while Miniconda offers a lightweight version that lets you add only what you need. They are great for data science and machine learning because they handle many pre-compiled packages, making them ideal for people who need scientific libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and TensorFlow without the hassle of building them from source. Their downsides include large downloads, slower environment creation at times, potential messiness when mixing Conda and pip-based packages, and being unnecessary for small or script-based projects. For example, someone working on machine learning who needs GPU support might use Conda to avoid build errors when setting up complex dependencies, but another user working on a small scripting project could find Conda unnecessarily heavy and frustrating to manage. In the Python Developers Survey 2023, approximately 14% of people report using Anaconda for Python installation and upgrades. Installation method number 4. pyenv is a tool for managing multiple Python versions side by side. venv and virtual env create isolated environments within a specific Python version, and tools like Poetry and pipenv add features such as dependency management, block files, and project-level isolation to keep setups consistent and reproducible. The pros include the ability to manage multiple Python versions side by side, maintain clean project isolation, achieve reliable dependency resolution, and provide a smoother workflow for developers working on multiple projects or maintaining libraries. The cons are that there is an initial setup and learning barrier. Dependency resolution can sometimes be slower. There are multiple tools to learn. Inconsistencies exist between them, and mixing package managers can lead to odd quirks or conflicts. For example, a web developer with one project on Python 3.11 and another that requires 3.1 might use pyenv with Poetry to switch versions and manage dependencies cleanly, benefiting from project isolation, but could run into pitfalls if they forget to activate the right environment and end up with version or package conflicts. According to the Python Developers Survey 2023, about 17% of respondents reported using pyenv for installing or upgrading Python. Installation methods 6, 7, 8. These methods include running Python inside Docker containers, using Windows subsystem for Linux to get a Linux-like environment on Windows, and compiling Python directly from its source code. The pros for Docker and WSL are strong reproducibility, the ability to mirror production environments, good isolation, access to the latest versions, and clear benefits for teams, deployment, and continuous integration workflows. For building from source, you get access to the latest changes, plus have the ability to make changes to the installation process yourself if you have expertise. The cons for Docker and WSL include setup, complexity, overhead such as large Docker image sizes, and complex error-prone WSL configuration, sometimes slower startup times, and potentially higher resource usage. For building from source, you need certain build tools, along with knowledge on the needed libraries, creating a steeper learning curve to install and set up Python. Plus, it has all of the downsides of installing using binaries but without the simplicity. For example, a developer deploying microservices might use Docker to ensure consistent environments. A Windows user wanting a Linux-like setup could turn to WSL, and open source contributors might build Python from source to experiment with bleeding-edge features. According to the Python Developers Survey 2023, about 16-17% of respondents use Docker containers to install or manage Python, while roughly 5% reported building Python from source. You heard me mention tools like Poetry when talking about ways to install and manage Python. New and growing tools like Poetry, PDM, Rye, and UV aim to solve common problems in Python packaging and environment management by improving dependency locking for reproducibility, offering faster installation and resolution, and pushing for greater standardization around pyproject.toml as the single configuration file. In summary, there's no single best way to install Python. The right choice depends entirely on your needs, whether that's simplicity, data science support, version management, or production-ready environments. If you had to take away one thing from this, it's this. Choose the installation method that best matches your use case. Plan ahead for updates, always work in isolated environments, and keep things simple until added complexity is truly necessary. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what setup you use or which tools and methods you found the most painful and why. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to watch the latest videos from the Techie Shop. If you like this video, watch this video here for more tech talk.